She stole a smile and my heart responded. She's everything I never knew I wanted. And money won't buy her happiness. Yeah, she's my kind of glamorous. Natural beauty, what it's all about. Tell something to me, can't figure it out. I never thought that I would find someone that I can't resist. This might be as close to heaven as I will ever get. I see perfection and a heart of gold. Always got my attention, beautiful soul. Always got my attention, beautiful soul.
You welcome everyone here tonight as we are live from Road America. This is the PGR Road America GT3, brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now, I gotta tell you, I'm extremely excited about this one. It is Road America, basically like a home track for me. It's located in Wisconsin, as everybody here probably already knows. I'm from Minnesota. But these drivers are going to have to crank it up because this is a high speed at this track. It is extremely high speed. In fact, you will crank up nearly 180 miles an hour in the Canada corner, which, if everybody's familiar with that one, is really fun. And you also got the high speed kink. But you do see a few drivers out there. There's Isaac Balsamo letting it rip here, along with Harry Krantz brought something mean, and oh my goodness, that is really super mean. Cody Keller destroying a Mercedes, and you got Doug Ward and another Stang. Hopefully they're gonna do good here tonight. They do have a couple high-speed turns, like right in sector, looks like sector 3. And also, don't forget about the carousel. The carousel is going to be really fun. There's also a big uphill, too, that drivers will have to conquer. I believe Keller is going to be coming up to that point. Yeah, so you have this sharp turn right here. This is a sharp left. You're going to come up the hill. It's into a blind turn, which is going to be another sharp left. So you got to watch out what you do here. But let's talk about tonight's race info. This is week 3 here at Road America, at Prime Grid Racing at Road America. This is track length is at 3.99 miles. It is going to be a monster feat to get around here. It's one of the bigger circuits here. It's located at Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Track temp is at 103 degrees. It is partly cloudy and 69 degrees outside, so it's actually pretty decent weather. I wish it was truly 69 degrees out, but sadly it's not. You will be seeing I readjusted some stuff to the stream, so don't mind me switching up some stuff once in a while, as just got done updating the SDK deal, and it kind of threw me for a loop on some of the stuff. There we go. But drivers are still getting clocked in here, getting logged in and everything else. You do see it looks like Liam Doyle is bringing the Corvette this time around. He's usually in something a little bit different, but let's start with the drivers, bringing them on up one at a time and seeing how they feel. Doug.
Hey there.
We're back here at Road America. How do you feel about this one? I mean, this track is fun.
Oh yeah, feeling good about it. Love this track. Definitely one of the best tracks on the sim. Feels good in any car you drive it on. Yeah, it's just great. The handling feels great. I'm feeling good about it. I think I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun tonight.
Now, as sometimes the races haven't gone in your favor, do you feel like tonight you might have something?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I definitely felt fast in the solo practice that I've done, but you know, it's still gonna be near impossible to beat some of the monsters that we have in this series.
I would advise patience.
Well, yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully you can get it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Doug Ward definitely going to be giving it everything. Let's hear from Harry Krantz. Harry.
What's up, Brandon?
Man, you're coming in here. You feeling as fast as you felt when we went into Red Bull Ring? Because, I mean, you were battling it out with Perry for a few laps out there. How are you feeling this week?
Much better than last week. I had an awful race. I ended up wrecking out of last week. But pace is feeling pretty good here. Actually trying to set the fastest lap right now. See what I get. But yeah, I feel really good. Road America is Road America, you know. So very excited to see how this race goes down.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully you can get it.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was Harry Krantz, and I posted a camera at the kink. Yeah, that's right. I went there. I posted a camera right in there. There's turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, which is a challenge in itself because it's a downhill right-hander. Of course, there's the long backstretch. Goes into turn 5. Of course, turn 6 is no feet. I like to call this one Corvette Corner. Appropriately named because of the Corvette symbol. Turn 7 there and turn 8. Of course, turn 9 going into the carousel there. Turn 10 is the carousel. Of course, you got the kink and the backstretch, a very long backstretch. And of course, Canada Corner, which bites a lot of guys because you're coming off of one of the fastest straights. And right here is the final turn. Of course, there's turn 13 too, which is uphill and to the left. So it makes it very, very challenging going uphill. Let's hear from Jesse Erdman next. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a night. How are you feeling?
We'll see. It's still kind of getting used to this car, so I've been so focused on other things that I haven't got any practice in with it, so we'll see. This is, one of the best tracks there is, so should be fun either way.
All right, well, hopefully you have some success and good luck here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That was Jesse Erdman. Now we can bring up Liam Doyle. Liam.
Brandon, how's it going?
Let's talk. You mean you brought on something new tonight? You're rocking the vet. How are you feeling tonight?
I am. I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun. The vet's a lot of fun out here. I like it a lot, actually, so far. But for some reason, iRacing just kicked me in, so I wanted to quickly change my paint and jump back into the lobby here shortly.
All right, man. I'll let you get back to it, then, so you settle that down. Good luck.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Liam Doyle, everybody. We have a couple of guys that are not in the chat that you don't see, such as driver Hunter Terpstra in the Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Just saying, he's got to do ka-chow if he wins. These drivers not really logging in the way they usually do, but who knows? We got 32 minutes left to practice. Everybody, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in just a few.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I down.
back here, and it looks like the drivers are taking their time to get here. I guess they've lost all their haulers. Who knows? That, and I kind of redirected their planes that they're flying overseas. So, you know, we kind of redirected them around a little bit. We said, hey, you can't go there. Oh my, Liam Doyle just missed something there. He's got to be patient around that turn. A lot of the times when you're going up that hard, up that turn, in the turn that he just crashed on, you have to let out. You have to let it roll through. Or brake early, let it roll, and then throttle out. But you can't just hammer on the throttle. You have to be gentle on the throttle. You got to ease into it. For everybody out there watching, thank you. Appreciate everybody watching. Also, shout out to my loving wife, Jenna, if she happens to be watching. Hopefully she knows Smokey and Bandit are being little pickles, so I threw a shoe at them. But, you know, they kind of missed, so I think they're fine. So wait for a lot of drivers to get logged in, or maybe find their hauler, who knows, as it'd be tricky to navigate. Let's have a little fun here. We're going to go on board with Isaac Balsamo. Here, we'll go on board with Liam Doyle here and how he's screaming here. There we go. Look at the inside of this vet. Wow. Hopefully Liam doesn't mind me sitting on his lap as he drives. Just so you know, I am throwing banana peels out the back right now. I got to have my potassium. So I'm going to throw some banana peels. Here's that kink we were talking about, and here is the long stretch. Now remember, you're going to hit one turn here, and you're going to come into another. Brake zone is critical. Too late on the brake. He should have broken the floorboard. And you're coming up this hill, let it roll, hit throttle out. There, oh, that was actually a pretty good turn. All right, here we go. I'm going to get critical on him. It's the third gear with a coast, and he's not establishing that brake zone very fast. And here's the long front stretch. Now, what I like to do is actually what I see, there's some cones along the side. I watch for the 3 cones. Really like to watch for 3. There's 4, there's 3, brake. Boom. Pop it to the corner, drop it to the third, throttle out. Not bad. Okay, Liam's on the same page. And I like to brake right there. Oh, he's about the same brake zone as me there. But I'm a little bit smoother. That was a lift and coast it through that thing. Lift it completely off and coast around until you get almost past the apex. Until you're past the apex, and then you throttle out. As he said this for a spin, he's going to go down this hill, downhill, and at quite a bit of speed here. He's going to have to carry it. Good turn. That was perfect. Corvette. There it is. Lift it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, boy. He finally figured it out. Perfect turn there. Handled well. Well, very well done. But as we get out of here, I do see another guy I could talk with. Let's hear from the Ka-Chow man, Hunter Terpstra. Ka-Chow.
Hello.
So, Hunter, you're coming in here to Road America. How do you feel here?
I have never driven this track in my life, so we are learning as we go.
I will tell you, the more you drive it, the more you fall in love with it.
It seems like fun. It's very elevation changey, and just a lot of different types of corners. Nothing's similar.
Yeah, it's very different. A lot of high-speed turns, too, and some low-speed.
Yeah, the downhill corners and the uphill corners I'm struggling with right now because I feel like I'm wheel hopping almost every corner, so we'll see if we can get that figured out.
A lot of those high-speed ones, when you come into it, are lift completely and coast it.
Yeah, lots of coasting at this track because it seems like if you get on throttle too fast, it will get very loose on you really quickly.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Yeah, hopefully it's fun.
And now let's hear your best Lightning McQueen impersonation.
Oh, I'm not good at this.
Come
Ciao.
on, dude. Man, that was weak.
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
Well, too bad. Get with the program. Come on, you got one for me. I know you got it.
Ciao.
Not bad, my friend.
Better.
Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor. Thank you. There's Hunter Terpstra. Now let's hear to newcomer Logan Gill. Looks like he's coming into this one. Let's hear from him. Logan.
What's going on, man?
Looks like you're getting ready to log in and everything else. How are you feeling coming into Road America?
I'm feeling all right about this one. Got some prior practice on this track with some other cars, so should be a little better than last week.
Yeah, you know, as last week, let's face it, didn't go your way, but this week here at a track you possibly know a little bit better. Do you feel like you have a little bit better grasp of the machine and everything?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Last week definitely didn't go the way I wanted, but maybe this week, you know, we can get a top 7, top 8, you know, see how it goes.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Logan Gill, and now let's hear from Cody Keller, who's been out there. Cody!
Smith.
Oh, man, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I just got my stuff on. You didn't give me a second to breathe.
You'll be fine. You'll live. There.
I gotta turn my steering wheel on yet.
You'll be fine. Your steering wheel should have been on. You're on the board already.
Yeah, I rebooted.
Don't try to sugarcoat
Times were
nothing.
too slow. Times were too slow. I had to reboot.
Man, your times are always slow.
Yeah, I mean, it's top of the leaderboard right now.
You
We'll
need
see.
to learn how to drive.
It's true. This is where my element, though. Screw NASCAR.
See, if you see guys from Blackout Motorsports, they know how to drive already. We know how to drive around you, and we know how to drive over you.
This is true, and I'm probably going to see them tonight in my rear view.
I don't know, man. Does it make
Well,
you
you know
nervous?
When they're behind me, yes, it does make me nervous. I'm not going to say why. You know why. You and I both know what's going on here. But, no, it should be a good time.
I do got to ask, you know, you see Hunter Terpstra enter on there, you know, and as some people might have seen, Blackout Motorsports and Rush RMR were both in the same split at the Daytona 24.
I'm not gonna lie,
RMR was in the GT3, Blackout was in the GTP, and we'll say that the time difference does make you nervous that the driver that ran you over at Daytona 24 is going to be on the track with you once again.
Yeah, that name is what nightmares are made of, my friend. Yes, every time I see that name on the board, I do have a little PTSD and get a little nervous that something's going to happen. But the last few weeks with him here on the track, it's been clean. You know, he's still trying to, get the hang of the GT3s, and he kind of gets out of the way. So he's racing good, racing clean. Glad to have him here, and it's all in good fun.
Yes, it is, especially when we run you over.
That is not good fun.
For the record,
I'm gonna.
If I see you on the track at Indy 6 Hour, I'm running you over.
I've been doing a lot of work in the road racing. I don't think I'll be in your guys' split. My rating's gotten up there a little bit. I don't think I got to worry about that. I did the work to get away from you guys, so I think that's what's going to pay off.
Hey, now, you got to be nice, all right? That's it. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna have one of my guys run you over unintentionally during practice.
You know what? At practice, I'm okay with it. I'll get him back before session ends.
As most people know, I make a point. Keller even knows this. I make a point to run off over a lot of guys in practice. Like if they're sitting still on the track somewhere, I am aiming to run them over and send my car airborne.
Hey, you got to see what the crashes are going to be like in practice, you know? So just, you know what to do and not to do in the race.
No, I'm the guy that tests out the damage model.
Hey, we all need crash subjects, right? So you got to figure it out, and glad it's you.
Well, yeah, but except for in racing when there's this Brandon Perry guy that kind of wrecks me in an Indy car.
Maybe that's just the universe, just trying to set things straight.
No, it was not straight. It was his fault, and he knows it.
Sometimes karma works in funny ways, my friend.
Very, very true. If Brandon Perry's watching, man, I'm sorry. I had to throw it out there. I still think it was your fault.
Yeah, apparently Brandon Smith's driving a bus today, just running you over, Perry.
Hey, I'm not even on the track, but if I did, I will tell you, Cody, I did bring the Blackout Mercedes.
That's what I'm running tonight, the Mercedes. I love that car. It's been fun. The last couple weeks, been running it since Spa for the RMR team. And
I think you can do better than the Mercedes.
Yeah, I enjoy the Mercedes. It's a great sounding car. It's fun. You don't see a ton of them on track, so it's cool to have something slightly different.
The
and we've been getting good lap times with them. The Acura is good, but we've been getting, we messing with some tunes in the open stuff, and we've been getting some really good lap times too. So low 204s with a decent tune. I think we could possibly break the 203s with that. This is obviously fixed setup here, baseline. Low 205s is okay. We definitely crack into the 4s here, but yeah, the Mercedes is a good car. Acura is definitely good as well.
Yeah, as a couple other guys brought new toys along to the party.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I know there's a couple BMWs out there. We'll see what the field has tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Great having you in the booth as always. And can't wait to see what you can do with that Mercedes.
Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you. Thanks to Blackout. Thanks to PGR for the GT3 series. Ready to have some fun.
Thank you. And you might want to pay attention to the announcements because I brought something new to the table.
Okay, we'll see what's going on then.
Read the GT3 chat.
Oh, I think I saw something about that. Yeah, I'll have to peep at that here before I get off tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a challenge for any driver. It is the most challenging event Blackout Remote Motorsports Racing Network has came up with to date.
Does that mean you're going to be on the track? Because that's pretty challenging.
You know what? Listen here, you little I am going to come unglued on you like a spider monkey. I'm going to scissor kick you in the back of the head there, old chip. You keep
Sounds like you're old hopped up on Mountain Dew, my friend.
Hell no, I got chocolate milk. I'm all hopped up on that shit. Keep it up, Cody. I will get you.
Oh, I know you will.
You know what? I'm going to bring... where's my camera system at? I'm going to bring this... I'll flip you the bird the old-fashioned way through a camera and on Wi-Fi.
There you go.
All right, man. Good luck here tonight.
Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Yeah, check out that announcement I made earlier.
Will do.
Thank you. There we go. That was Cody Keller. Man, he's a blast to have up here. Now let's hear from Mark Samad. Mark. Oh, Mark?
Hello.
Hey, you made it? How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. Yeah, I'm a bit late. I had to change the strap on my VR headset.
I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, he's a little bit busy, but let's hear from Tarcisio. Has been making noise at the front here. Let's hear how he feels. Tarcisio.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you. And you, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you feel about coming here to Road America?
Yes, one of the best track in iRacing, right? So, yes, I like this track. Let's see how it will be today. I will still test my full strategy. I'm still playing around with the margin laps and auto full. I hope to have just one pit stop today. And yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully it all pans out on the strat.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So Tarcisio Carvalho getting ready to go, making sure his fuel strat is in place. But now is a good time for me to get this out of the way. We can't have a race without the national anthem, so please rise for the playing of our national anthem, done by Bose Avenue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a great national anthem that one was by Bose Avenue. We do have a newcomer here, Joshua Centino. And now let's bring up Brandon Perry to help us with this announcement. Mr. Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith? What's going on, my friend?
So we are coming on board here tonight, a little bit of GT3 action. And as everybody in the Discord world already probably knows and seen from the GT3 chat, you know, there's a special announcement you're going to help me with.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, Brandon Perry, I'm going to let you, what is considered one of the fastest race cars in the world?
That would be, besides Formula One, it would be Prototypes, GTP.
Exactly. And recently, Blackout Motorsports Racing Network has elected to put up together one of the most challenging events known to date, if not the most challenging. Now, Brandon Perry, what type of event did I set up? Because you know fully what this bad boy is.
You know, it's a elimination style GCP tournament where, you know, it's going to be like kind of the best of the best. Got to make their way through some qualifying rounds and make their way into the main event, which is going to be the longest race of them all.
Exactly. So it is going to be 4 tracks. And Brandon Perry, I think you might have these memorized. Which 4 tracks were selected for the qualifying rounds?
I don't know if I have them all memorized because I do so much on a daily basis. But I do remember Daytona Road, Sebring, and correct me if I'm wrong, was it Spa and Fuji?
Yes.
Nice, so I got all of them.
With the final round of 40 prototypes going to war on one of the most iconic tracks in the world. And Brandon Perry, what is that track?
That track is Le Mans, one of the greatest tracks to race a GTP at.
That is right. One lucky driver of that deal will wind up winning this prestigious honor of winning the first ever prototype challenge right here on this very network. All 4 races are not going to be done the ordinary way, though. That's right. As drivers don't want to sign up, and I really want to move forward with this event. That's right. I am hosting it in the hosted sessions right here on the network, all broadcasts. I will be doing some of the race control the best I can. Brandon Perry, if he's in the race, he'll probably help with some of that race control as well. But 1 hour on all these tracks with prototypes is going to be blistering fast with arguably one of the fastest cars in the world. And I do mean that literally. They did a test of all of them. And GTP, I believe, was the top one.
GTP is by far the fastest of the sports cars. Yeah, and I like to say
rated
it's
faster than F1.
Yeah, it's like driving an F1 car. If anybody's familiar with driving those, it's very, very similar with the braking points and the speed. So I think it's awesome. You know, it put some spice into the event with it being in the hosted lobbies, meaning we could get some randoms, maybe some random good guys. But I think we also talked about setting the license to be at least a B. Am I correct, or was it a C?
It is going to be C class, at least, minimal license requirement. But we are going to cap the IR because you got dead ringers out there. Let's face it, we do have dead ringers. And those guys, we're limiting the field to 3,500.
There you go, I like it.
Which opens it up to, if you're at a 3,500 IR, you're going to be pretty dang good at road.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I like it. And it'll keep it very competitive, which will make for a great event and a great broadcast.
But we got one great event right now in front of me as we're at a road course, and this is my home race. I don't get to race it. I got to broadcast it. But it's one of my favorites. Brandon Perry, how do you feel about coming here to Road America?
Well, I am excited that I am finally hardwired in, and my FPS is looking amazing. So hopefully the end of the Houdini car and the blinking, but you'll have to let me know how that goes.
Oh, told you.
But right now it's looking even better on my end, so I think that's a plus.
I told you so.
Yep, so I had to do some work to make it happen, considering my PC's on the second story of the home. But got that done today, and I'm hoping that pays off for not only this race, but, you know, Formula One and especially in Cup, where there's a lot more cars on track tight together. So hopefully no more blinking, but I love Road America. This is one of the best tracks, I think, in the world. You can drive pretty much anything here and have fun. So, you know, anytime you can go to one of those tracks where you can just have fun no matter what you're driving, it's going to be a good race.
Actually, I'm making a change too.
What's up?
Road America is now replacing Fuji.
Yeah, I'm not against that. I think, you know, you could rip a GTP around here, no problem. I'm all for it. But it's going to be a fun race tonight. I mean, we got a good field. There's going to be hopefully, you know, 15 to 20 guys once we get everybody here. But I think it'll be a super competitive race, and I think, like most times, you're going to have, you know, that front pack battling, and then you're going to have, you know, an amazing mid-pack battle too.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight. Hopefully see some amazing battles out of you tonight.
Yeah, hey, I want to just shout out to our sponsors that, you know, make the GT3 League very accessible. You know, it's only a $5 league fee for 12 races, all broadcasted on the best network on YouTube. I think that's an amazing deal, and not only the best, you know, network on YouTube and the best race league on iRacing. So big shout out to our sponsors for being able to come on and help us produce an amazing season like this. And, you know, that's Prime Grid Racing and myself and Blackout Motorsports Network and Brandon Smith, along with Cody Keller, Shade Bruffett, Jesse Erdman, Liam Doyle, Harry Krantz, and Jasper Gruthis is actually sponsoring one race as well. So we appreciate all those guys for helping us to, you know, put on such an amazing league here.
All right. Thank you for that, Perry. I'm going to get down to the guys. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Brent Smith.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry ready to rock and roll. And now let's hear from Caleb Sisk, who's not ordinary to hear, but let's hear how he feels. Caleb.
Yes, sir.
It made it here tonight. How you feeling?
Well, I have to be honest. I haven't run this track or this car in a few months. I'm a few beers in. I don't remember my break points, but we're going to try to figure it out really fast.
Oh man, we gotta stop talking about beer on this thing, all right? We don't mention that stuff, all right? We'll mention it in the regular chat, not in this one. All right. Thank you for that, Caleb. Good luck.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you. So Caleb Sisk, he's just having a little fun, I guess. He's trying to unwind, I guess. Might have been too much for him, but here tonight, it is a very special night. We're just about 4 minutes away from what could be an amazing race. They are going to have a challenge, though. It is high speed, high stakes. What could possibly go wrong? Leon Flukiger, last week's winner, has made it, along with Joshua Centino, rocking the number 12. Isaac, you got a great group of guys already here, logged in, ready to go. So hopefully they will get this one done. And hopefully they'll have some fun doing it. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. We're moments away from the start of this race.
To the supermarket flights from the windowsill, through the day old tea in the cup. Packed up the photo album, a few handmade memories of a life that's been low. Took the girls and cars and stuffed animals. For the ocean to be down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down. But Mom, there's a tear every time that I blink. Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up. But I know a heart that's broken is a heart that's been lost. So I sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fall down, you'll be there holding me up. With your wings as you go. Takes you back, we sing hallelujah, you're home. Left the pillows, made the bed, stacked the chairs up. Folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John said he'd drive and put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face. I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived. So I sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'll be there holding me up. With your wings as you go, and the God takes you back. And say hallelujah, you're
back watching a few of the battles going on right now. You see a lot of cars dialing it in, getting their break points figured out. We're 20 seconds away till the ending of practice here. Of course, all eyes are oh my, as Joshua Centino just demolished his Ferrari. So drivers do have to dial it in, get it all squared away, as they are all kind of making their way into the Discord. Not a whole lot of drivers in the Discord right now, as normally there would be. Well, we got 14 drivers here that made it to race here tonight at Road America. If we're lucky, there might be a few more that can get here just before the end of the qualifying. It will be closed qualifying for these drivers. One car, single car, is going to be out at a time. However, I can look at everybody's individual qualifying run. There we go. Harry Kranz, Isaac Balsamo, and Hunter Terpstra all made it out to qualify right now. Liam Doyle there. You also got Mark Samad, Joshua Santino. Quite a few cars out already, including Doug Ward, who's said he was feeling good, but he's going to have a tough go of it. You got to remember, this is going to be a 1 hour race. That means within the first 10 minutes is probably the most chaotic. After that, you got to really, you want to really dial it in to keep up on everything. Ooh, Hunter missing a break point, it looks like. Finds himself in the dirt. Got a few drivers here just ripping some laps. Got them all ripping some laps, actually. Caleb Sisk looking like he's getting ready to take on a flyer, warming up those front tires and the back tires at the same time, as trying to get them warmed up, ready to rock and roll. Man, that Corvette just screams, though. Not seeing anybody clocking a lap yet, so crank on the good tunes and let everybody kind of jam out as we are waiting for showtime.
Still alive.
started looking at this. I was trying to figure out how to remove that iRacing watermark on the bottom, but it's going to be another video I think I got to watch. Tarcisio Carvalho is leading the way, though, on the charge. 2:05.65, the time to beat. Harry Krantz trying to dial it in a little bit more. He's 0.52 behind with Mark Samad, Doug Ward, Logan Gill, Hunter Terpstra, and Isaac Balsamo going pushed back into 8th. Jasper did manage to make it here tonight. As I think he did manage to wake up. He found the track. So a great deal out of him. But currently it is Carvalho leading the way, which is kind of a big deal. I mean, he's had his ups and downs. He's had a down moment this season when he had the car to beat, had the lead, failed on the fuel strat. You do see it starting to get dark out, but I think that's the cloud cover. So it makes for an interesting night of racing for these guys. We do have 15 drivers here tonight, which they will all be showed what they could do. And Carvalho is still the top one to beat. Leon Blukeiger in the Porsche, putting down some laps now. He's going to see what he can do. There's Centino, Perry, and Erdman. Erdman is screaming. Good golly. I think he hit the turbo on that thing. Erdman going up to P3. So he's absolutely fired up. He's ready to go. Perry looks like he's going to be coming across the line in the BMW. Nobody brought the Acura. I'm kind of disappointed. The Acura is actually a phenomenal car. I really do like it. Or the Audi. Brandon Perry crossing the line. He goes to P9, enters the top 10. Joshua Centino struggling during qualifying. It's not going to be the best in the world to... Not the time you want to do that. You truly do want to get on a pace. You want to establish a rhythm. And he checks out of there. Leon is sitting in the pits along with Jasper. Jasper and Leon both in the pits, not qualified yet. We do have about just under 2 minutes, so their qualifying could not even begin now. As Carvalho posted it, 2:04.56, the time to beat. So it's kind of how that one crumbles. Brandon Perry still trying to get it. He's got one more lap to get it done. Hear him ripping some laps out there, and it looks like the problem is solved. Houdini Man is not, he did not bring the Houdini mobile. Negative, that's the one thing I wanted here is the Houdini mobile. Somebody go to his house and disconnect his Wi-Fi or something, make him blink a bunch. Or just jiggle the direct line, just jiggle it. It'll mess that stuff right up. Don't yank it out, just enough to make him blink in and out. It would be like, we're watching. Doug Ward posted a really decent time. Qualifies really well. Nearly every race. Jesse Erdman, of course, still trying to get into the top spot. Does look like he's trying to work his way up there. Brandon Perry gets it into the P6. What a drive out of him. Pushing Doug Ward down one spot. Ward has to get this done, though. And we are done with qualifying as Tarcisio Carvalho will lead the way to start this race. And let's go to tonight's grid. It'll be Tarcisio Carvalho on pole with Jesse Erdman right alongside. Cody Keller and Harry Kron. So it'll be Mark Samad, Brandon Perry in row 3. Row 4 will be Liam Doyle and Caleb Sisk. Then we got Doug Ward and Logan Gill, followed by Hunter Terpstra, Isaac Balsamo. Then we got Joshua Centino making his debut run with Jasper Grodies and Leon Flukeiger. That is tonight's grid here to start this race. We will be going live here. It is going to be a official race for PGR. It will be scored as such. Let's get this party rolling. The grid is set. The drivers are out there. Now it's time for them to rock and roll. Let's go. green flag flies. They pop over the hill, and away we go. Look at these guys start moving and grooving. Big moves being made in the back, kind of, to try and maximize the inside line. But Tarcisio holds true, but check them out. They all get through 2 by 2. And we are racing here at Road America. Brandon Perry defending against, looks like Liam Doyle. And Caleb Sisk looking to make a move on Liam Doyle, the 2 Corvettes. Split them, guys. Just do a drive-by. Just split them and be like, hey, I'm going around. As Leon Blue-Kiger flashed him some lights like, let me through, guys. You know what? It's the lead lap. Too bad. So sad. Stay back there. As Caleb Sisk makes the inside move on Perry, and Perry has no answer. But they do have cold tires right now, so they will have to kind of maintain this one. Doug Ward looking like he is going to be defending a little bit here. It was big off track from, looks like Mark Samad, losing him some ground, gets in the dirt. They got to hold the inside line of the carousel, and look, Doug Ward goes for it on the outside. Leon Blue-Kiger looking for the split. It's not going to happen through the kink. Doug Ward way off track there as Blue-Kiger says, okay, made a mistake. I'm just going to take the inside line here. Samad and Blue-Kiger defending. Coleman in the Canada corner. Blue-Kiger has the inside. Samad on the outside. Who's got the faster exit here? Side by side up the... And that is where Blue-Kiger just pulls away there. Big off track from Santino. Tarcisio Carvalho is out in front, and he's got Cody Keller chomping at the bit in the Mercedes. Whoa, hey, this is going to get spicy at the front here. These 2 drivers are taking full advantage here. They are going to start driving away. If the rest of the field could not get going here. See him pop over the hill. Harry Krantz up into the 4th place spot. Caleb Sisk, Brandon Perry, Liam Doyle, all within an earshot of one another. Now Leon Blue-Kiger driving from the back here. Sits back in 8th place, and he is looking to improve. He's got Mark Samad at the back door, looking to go to war here if he gets the opportunity. It's got to be who has the faster exits. And you cannot grab gravel on an exit. I will tell you that right now. If you grab gravel, it is going to be a slowdown. As our top 5 goes is Carvalho, Keller, Erdman, Krantz, and Sisk. Brandon Perry is looking like he wants to go to war with Sisk, as he's still trying to catch him, but he's not out of reach. One solid turn will change that around. Liam Doyle back there looking to hold back, hold Blue-Kiger back. Blue-Kiger, of course, is really just battling this one out just to get through. But the front guys are really absolutely flying already. So very interesting mark on this one. It is a bunch of gravel, grass, everything all over turn, it looks to be turn 10, or no, it's turn 13. Sisk was a big off track that's going to open the door. Brandon Perry's coming around. Perry with it, taking full advantage of that one. Perry came ready to rock it. He's locked and loaded here tonight. He did not bring the Houdini machine in, and he is direct lined right now, so he has it hardwired. And he's flying. He is absolutely not holding nothing back now. Brandon Perry, 5th place. He's got Caleb Sisk at the back door. Sisk looking to get extra close. Gets in the slipstream. Says hey, with the inside shot, tries the late break. No, it does not work. No, that was a full late break though. They kind of broke at the same time, it looked like. So currently Brandon Perry is holding Sisk back. Liam Doyle defending against Leon Flukeiger. Flukeiger blinking, trying to get him off base. Flukeiger tries the inside line. It ain't gonna happen. Bad spot to try and pass, and here we go. Liam Doyle sees Mark Samad back there also. And Doyle is defending against Flukeiger. Flukeiger has no answer for this one. Mark Samad is gonna look for it. The Corvettes are screaming here. Caleb Sisk out in front of Brandon Perry. Liam Doyle defending against Flukeiger and Mark Samad. Samad might try the late break. Tries it, no, does not accomplish that one. The break just a pinch later, buddy. Doug Ward and these guys, Logan Gill's out there with Joshua and Centino trying to catch up to Logan Gill. Hunter Terpstra, of course, we've seen him in warm-ups, just kind of collide his car into nothing there. There's Cicio Carvalho under pressure from Cody Keller. The battle for the lead is here. Keller looking to make a move on Carvalho. It might work, it might not. What Keller needs to do is pull out the old Brandon Smith playbook. And remember, you don't always have to brake at the same point as the other driver. You just late break that bad boy. He'll get him. He'll get scared on the exit of that thing. Just late break it. Keller, you're not listening, buddy. You got to listen. I'm telling you, late break and a sugar and a shake and you'll get it done. Brandon Perry is at a battle, though, back here. This mid-pack battle is immaculate. Liam Doyle holding back Leon Flukeiger. And Flukeiger can't seem to establish the same pace to get around him. Liam Doyle's being smart. He's utilizing the race line to defend. It works. It works every time. Liam Doyle stays out front of Flukeiger, which actually allows Brandon Perry to pull away to maybe get to work on Caleb Sisk. Harry Crunch is remaining in no man's land. He's like, hey, yeah, I'm in no man's land, no man's land. Same with Jesse Erdman. However, Harry Crunch, as the time goes on, is steadily closing that gap to Jesse Erdman. And Cody Keller has lost a little bit of time on Carvalho. Carvalho is starting to pull away. Remember, Carvalho at the start 2 weeks ago had a race win in his grasp and it got blown. He ran out of fuel at Monza, and at Red Bull Ring he couldn't really get the same pace they had there, but here tonight he has a pace. But does he have the fuel strat figured out and worked out? You know what? Best time to do it is when you got a chance, save some fuel. Don't push it 100%. Cody Keller, of course, and Jesse Erdman are going to have to probably go utilize full throttle to catch up. Caleb Sisk is still feeling the pressure from Brandon Perry. Liam Doyle has it. Oh my! Nearly getting overtaken by Flukeiger. Flukeiger going inside here, door to door, and Flukeiger nearly losing out. Open the door. There comes around Mark Sabat, taking a full advantage of the mistake. Samad used it to his advantage and got the position done, as Leon Flukeiger could not overtake that one. A little bit of a mistake. Open the door. Now Liam Doyle is pulling away. And he's got Brandon Perry in his sights. Brandon Perry, of course, usually known as the Houdini machine. He has had troubles. The Houdini car's not here tonight. You'll notice it has a solid connection. That means he direct lined and it worked. He finally figured out tech. It's amazing. So we've been telling him for months, or weeks, months, however you want to say it, to go direct line. And he is game on here. No worries in his sights. And he is flying here at Road America. Now Mark Samat and it looks like Liam Doyle. Doyle with the mistake on the final turn. Makes a mistake. Samat gets out front. Doyle tries to switch it up, goes inside line. Does not work. He can't get enough. If you're going to go inside line, late break it. I'm not even kidding. Late break it. Who cares? I don't even care. Late break that crap and just get it over with. That's what I'm talking about. Late braking is such a pinnacle. It's not done anymore. There's a few guys that will try it. But look at this. Samat defending against the two drivers behind. Doyle's he's gonna hold out on the brakes. He does. He held the brakes just longer than Flukiger. Flukiger has the inside line and the advantage and gets it done. Doyle with the mistake there. What a move by Flukiger to get that done. That's so good. Let's go back to this one. Here's Flukiger. He's just gonna hang it out there, lets the mistake happen. Inside line, Doyle into the dirt. Can't grab any more dirt than that. And that was a great move by Flukiger to get it done. Last week, of course, he won at Red Bull Ring. Before that, he also won the first race of the season, too, if I'm right on this one, at Monza. He would like to get the trifecta by a race win here tonight. But it is a very tough field here tonight. Carvalho out front. He's just flying. He's got the Ferrari. He knows he's got a shot. He doesn't want to blow this. Now would be a time to fuel save. It is a huge time to fuel save. He has a 2.3 second gap. You fuel save it a little bit. You know, you already know you have pace. Why not fuel save and bring it home that way? Of course, Jasper Grodies, another speedster here, is elected to check out. I don't know what the deal is there. Logan Gill and Hunter Terpstra in the pits there. Joshua Centino, Doug Ward. Liam Doyle's actually way out of it now as a few mistakes have cost him a lot of pace. And now the two BMWs and a Porsche looking to go to battle. Mark Samat, of course, defending against Flukiger. Flukiger holds back a little bit, trying to race it as clean as possible here. Brandon Perry sits back in sixth place with Caleb Sisk in his eye, looking out front. Harry Krantz did manage to close the gap to Jesse Erdman. 0.6 the gap. The battle for the bottom step of the podium is here. As Harry Krantz managed to catch Erdman. Erdman, of course, out in front of Harry, and Harry's got to just find that line and wait for Jesse to make a mistake. These guys have to remember the rules of the overtake. You observe what the other drivers are doing and wait for their mistake. And then when the mistake is made, you attack with everything you got. That is the rules of the overtake to keep clean. And a lot of these drivers have to remember this. We are 15 minutes in Carvalho out front. Keller, Erdman on the podium. Don't go anywhere after this brief message from Prime Good Racing. I don't know what I missed, but it looked like Blue Kiger has made it through a couple guys now. Currently up in the 7th. He's trying to get around Mark Samad. Samad in full defense. Brandon Perry, of course, had something happen. Let's see what happened here. Oh my, okay, so it looks like it started right here. So here is Brandon Perry. Oh my, is Perry with a big off track. Just cost him 2 positions. So, tough going for Perry there. Don't want to go off track. That one, if you go off track, you deserve to lose 2 positions, to be honest. You got Mark Samad trying to catch up to Caleb Sisk in that Corvette, and Fluke Kiger is definitely trying to get around Samad. Samad, of course, very fast. One of the faster guys that races the Grand Prix series here. Tarcisio Carvalho is out in front, 4.6 seconds. Cody Keller out in front also by about another 6. Mark Samad still defending against Fluke Kiger. Fluke Kiger just waiting for mistakes to happen. Brandon Perry now has to dial it in. I mean, after the mistake, you got to bounce back. You just got to put your head down and go for it. And something happened with Jesse Erdman, as looks like he had a crash. Let's go see what happened to Jesse and see if he needs a Mario Party ambulance crew. Jesse Erdman coming down. It's like he lit him up. Yeah, big off track by Erdman. Cost him a lot of positions. He did save the car, which is a plus, but it also put him back, way back into 8th place. So it cost him a lot of positions, actually. Now, Brandon Perry has got to just stay on it. You know, he was running up there 6th and 5th place. Mark Samad, Leon Fluke Kiger running down the front stretch right behind Caleb Sisk. Sisk is going to be in trouble. 3 cars lined up as Fluke Kiger's just trying to get around him. He's flashing his lights at him. But you know what? That ain't going to work here. You know, you can't just flash your lights and expect them just to yield to you just because you flash lights. No way. This is GT3 and they're on the lead lap. They don't have to give a go around. They don't have to let him by. So he's going to have to work that wheel to get around them. As Sisk making a mistake, bumping. Oh my goodness. Sisk with a big mistake. Samad into the rear of him. Fluke Kiger comes through. Big mistake by Samad and Sisk. And let's go back to this one because this one is going to be controversial here on this pass. We take a look here. We're going to get into this one. Really get into it. Here's Samad. We're going to go quarter speed here. Sisk took it really wide and tried to cut it in. Comes across the nose of Samad. What a challenge. Let's rewind this one back here because this one might actually fall on Samad here. We're going to go into a far chase here. Sisk really truly off track. 4 tires next to that wall. Samad's coming in as Sisk tries to drive it down into that turn and everything else. Despite proper racing line and anything else, that was off track a little bit, so he comes back to jump it in. Very troublesome move that just might have cost him some time on this race. Tarcisio Carvalho clearly out front now. 6.2, 6.3 the gap. They got Cody Keller and Harry Krantz into 3rd place. Leon Flukeiger has had to battle a lot of drivers here. Now keep in mind, Mark Samad had an incident. Brandon Perry had an incident. Jesse Erdman had one. Caleb Sisk just got done getting spun from controversial what should not have been done. To be honest, it was too risky. He should have maybe when he cut in, it was too late. He is running the same line though, as you just seen him do. And of course, you got Liam Doyle and Doug Ward now battling it out here. Did Doug Ward get a groove on that Mustang? Maybe. You know, he's just been running a race, letting drivers make mistakes. Of course, you do have Terpstra and Gill both in the pit. Carvalho is 37 minutes in, working the fuel strat he probably already established. Now, will fuel go the distance that they need to? I don't know. You know, if they can make it to 30 minutes on a 1 stop, they will make it a 2-stop race then, which would be pretty good to have happen here. Of course, Cody Keller and Harry Krantz just kind of staying out in front. They're just like, we're just drive. Mark Samad, of course, is back here defending against Leon Flukeiger. And Flukeiger going through the dirt a little bit, losing a lot of pace on that exit. That's not what you want to do. Isaac Balsamo is in the pits for what could be a scheduled pit stop. It looks like Samad shakes the slipstream and keeps out in front of Flukeiger. Brandon Perry is still trying to find that same pace he had. He's got Jesse Erdman. Erdman goes on the inside line. Erdman makes a big move side by side through turn 3. And what a move by Erdman. That was pretty good. They actually just held it there. What a move. Of course, Brandon Perry's coming back on this. Late break it, Perry. Don't you get... No, you shouldn't have hit the brake. No, Erdman off. Erdman is off. Sisk is going to look to come through. Erdman with a critical mistake. Goes off track a bit. Loses a lot of momentum. Game over. You lose the spot. As we talked about earlier, I don't feel bad for the guys. Joshua Centino's in the pit now. Carvalho's is out front. He's like, I got my Ferrari. I'm just gonna fly. You know, he's gotta feel like Miami Vice right now or something like that. You know, with the red Ferrari. Dang, Hunter. I don't know how you got wrecked, but send it to the Discord. As Tarcisio Carvalho is in the pit now. It will be a two-stop. The leaders are pitting. Harry Kranz is going to take over the lead of this race. So Harry Kranz is going to go to the lead. Leon Flukiger is going to come through in second here, it looks like. A lot of drivers entering pit road. Jesse Erdman's going to take full advantage. This is where if any time you need to fly and drive fast needs to happen, it is now. These drivers have got to go and they got to rip it and stick it. Harry Kranz clearly out front. Leon Flukiger is 6.9 back behind him. Then you got Jesse Erdman. Now these guys could be waiting on the fuel strat to come in. This is very interesting because Tarcisio Carvalho I don't believe he's going to be able to do a two-stop now. Same with Keller. They might have to make if these drivers in front make it a one-stop race, we're going to have us potentially a new race winner. Maybe. It all depends on the strategy. Jesse Erdman, also one of those three. Everybody else has already taken a pit stop. Now remember, this is gonna be a 1-hour race. So at the 30-minute mark, they are good to go for the rest of the race. If they can make their fuel last. And you know, fuel is a critical deal. It can make it to where you lose out. They got 12 laps on a lot of the guys up in the front, so we're going to be kind of monitoring that one. As the track is pretty split up right now. You know, a lot of changes have happened. Harry Kranz has got a 2 fuel stop run. Leon Flukiger's in the pits right now. Here comes Tarcisio. Now remember, he was out front in that Ferrari. And he is rocking right now. This is a night for him. If there's if there's a time to blow a race, this will be it. He's looking better than ever tonight. Tarcisio is absolutely driving the wheels off that Ferrari and doing a great job. Don't risk it. No, seriously, do not risk it. Tarcisio comes across the line. He's going to get a major gap now. This is where he's got to pull that gap and gap him. He's 13.2 in front of Keller. The other drivers are in the pit. Keller is out in front, but he's got Leon Flukiger right behind him. Mark Samad's coming out there too. So, what can I say? This is going to shape up to be pretty interesting by the time this one's all over. Now keep in mind, Carvalho does have a 16-second gap on a lot of the field here. He's got 13.7 to Keller. And Keller is going to give it everything he's got. You know, we were talking to Keller early on. He's been getting better and better yet to get better iRacing and everything else. He's even been able to, I believe, post maybe a couple wins. So he's definitely got some pace, but now he's got to make it stick. For those of you in the chat, appreciate you guys watching. If you want some merch, though, check out the link in the description. There's exclusive merch here you will find only on this network and nowhere else. We're 30 minutes in. I believe it's a good time for me to take a PGR break here. let me handle doing a few shout outs for some guys. You know, let's shout out to Anthony Yunez at No BS Tech, Jesse Erdman, Liam Doyle for some of the sponsors, you know, Jasper Grody's. Shout out to my wife Jenna if she's watching. Every sponsor we got here, especially Fish at Admin Box. He does not get enough credit for what he does, but if you need a great box, he's got one, and we do use it here at Prime Grid Racing for all our race control needs. We do see a couple of, now the Corvettes are kind of grouped together. We got a Corvette Fiesta back here, all three of them lined up, Erdman, Doyle, and Sisk. The two BMWs are kind of lined up, Mark Samad and Brandon Perry. Leon Flukeiger is still almost caught up to Cody Keller. He's kind of not really closing the gap too much on Carvalho. Carvalho is pulling away still, actually. He's doing a great job of just pulling away. But this battle for second place is about ready to warm up, as this one is going to be truly a tough one for some of these guys. Cody Keller, Leon Flukeiger, Mark Samad. Samad looking like he's actually catching up to those guys. The gap is 1.6 to Flukeiger. Brandon Perry, of course, is in the middle of nowhere. It's 13.2 behind the Samad. But he's in no man's land, which is great for him, since then he doesn't have to really too much to worry about. He could get a 5th place finish, and remember, Brandon Perry has been having some pretty decent finishes so far in the last couple weeks. He had a pretty decent finish at Blackout Racing League. He had a great finish last night where he got, I believe, in 6th or 7th place. And now he is up there running down to 5th place. So he's been steadily kind of working it forward, I think. He's kind of warming up for the big show. Brandon Perry, of course, has not had a race win in a while. His last race win, which would actually came at a special event on iRacing, the Bathurst 12 Hour, where PGR, the team, got 1st place. And probably one of the most lethal events that iRacing has ever posted. I say lethal by they had downpouring rain and everything else, and it was really, really not the best of events. So iRacing, you need to really, really not do that again. And they haven't, honestly. A lot of drivers actually getting set to go in this league are getting set up for the Indy 6 Hour, which my boy Hunter Terpstra, if he's watching, we're getting ready to rock and roll in the GTP Caddy. We're going to bring out the Blackout Battle Axe and hopefully bring home a podium there. You see quite a bit of these guys doing a really good job of just staying calm. Leon Flukeiger, of course, trying to maybe work around, trying to find a mistake made by Keller. Keller, of course, applying a whole lot of pace on tonight. He's doing a great job. Probably one of the better races I've seen out of Keller in a minute. You know, he usually does pretty good, but tonight he's actually really good. So gets kudos from me. You see, hear the Corvette though. I love the sound of the Corvettes. You know what? I think I might just get one. I might actually wind up buying another GT3 in the form of a Corvette to see how it actually does. Just to find out. I personally, when it comes to GT3s, I usually use the BMW as of recently, or the Acura NSX. The Acura is, oh, what a drive. Or the Audi. I like to use the one that nobody else is using, so it's usually the Audi. It's unstable, but it's kind of like me. My wife Jen is watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. Can't wait to spend time with you afterwards. We got just under 25 minutes to go. Stay tuned for this brief message from Prime Grid Racing. As you see, it looks like Isaac Balsamo's in some lap traffic here. He goes off track a little bit there just to get out of the way, let the other drivers get around. Tarcisio Carvalho is having a night. He is 15.5 in front of Cody Keller. Now, Cody Keller is under pressure from Leon Flukeiger, the Swiss Superman, and he is doing a really good job of holding him at bay. Now we got 22 minutes to go in this race. What can he do? At this point, he can still save fuel and everything. As looks like a few drivers might be trying to save fuel. Brandon Perry, of course, one of those guys that might know that he's got to save, and that is what he's probably thinking right now. But Caleb Sisk is chomping at his bit to get into that top 5. The other night, stay tuned because I do interview the top 5 that race here tonight to bring them on up here, have a few laughs and everything else. It does show that Terpstra, Gill, and Grodes are all out of tonight's race. Better luck next time. Hopefully you guys can bring have some better luck at the next race, which will be for these guys at Silverstone. What an iconic track. That is going to be amazing. Then they travel to VIR. Then we go to Canada, Sebring. And speaking of Bathurst, it's on the schedule for week 8. And of course, Daytona Road, Laguna Seca, Mugello, and Road Atlanta to be the season finale. And what a track that one is. To be honest, Road Atlanta is another fan favorite. It also hosts the Petit Le Mans. So that is going to be a great night of racing there. Cody Keller, though, still he's in full defense. He is not giving an inch. He is fully locked in. His head is down. He's staying focused. That is what you have to do. You cannot give an inch to Flukeiger. He will take every advantage as he's shown so far and rely on those mistakes. did brake a little bit later than Keller there, which put him right on that rear bumper. And of course, Mark Samat secretly back here. If I was Samat, I'd be like, "Hey guys, if you guys wreck, you think you could wreck right in front of me real quick so I could go by? Thank you." As Keller still not giving an inch to Flukiger. What a battle for second and third going on. Carvalho's taking advantage of that, though. He's out in front of this thing by an amazing 15.6 seconds. Now, if I was Carvalho, I'd be considering a fuel save. Remember, he was only 3 minutes away from making it a one-stop race. But check this out. Brandon Perry showing some momentum late. Don't know what happened there. Let's go take a look. As it looks like Caleb Sisk did get the pass done on Brandon Perry. Don't know if there's a mistake somewhere. Let's hit play as looks like Perry had not a good exit there. He does have the inside line in the carousel. Oh, there it was. Sisk just had a fast exit on the carousel. And the momentum, so great pass out of Sisk, just to take advantage of that one. Tarcisio Carvalho looking to pull away with this one. He's still hoping, but he's 15.1. Cody Keller, the more he races with Leon, the faster they get. And that is starting to establish some pace for those two. Keller, of course, does have to remember, he's got to keep his head down here. This race for the win is not going to be easy. We could come up to nearly the 15-minute mark for left in this race. These drivers are having a tough go of it, but Tarcisio Carvalho, Cody Keller, Leon Flukiger are top three. Mark Samat, Caleb Sisk hoping to finish it off in the top five. Brandon Perry, Liam Doyle. Then we got Doug Ward, Jesse Erdman, Harry Krantz, our top 10 here tonight. Now Joshua Centino still trying to establish a groove here, but it does make it very difficult at times if you're a new driver to the grid. There's Cody Keller. Leon Flukiger's got to hope Keller makes a mistake here. It looks like at this point Keller is got it really dialed in. He's feeling really confident in the car, I bet, as he did say he really likes the Mercedes as far as how it handles. It does do a great job of just getting into the turns. There's one thing that's about the Mercedes, the front end weighs so heavy. We see Flukiger trying to give him a flash him a little bit, let him know that, hey, I'm faster, please let me by. Keller doesn't have to. Sorry, it does not work that way. But it does make the other driver nervous, like, hey, am I getting lapped or something? Do I got a blue flag? Any edge that you can take, I guess, works. Mark Samat, though, utilizing that battle to close the gap a little bit. He's got it closed up to 1.2. And he's got Caleb Sisk behind by 18.7. Brandon Perry might have actually blown the potential fifth place finish here. Been seeing a lot of great racing though amongst these guys. So it's been very clean. Minus incident between Caleb Sisk and Mark Samad, which will have to be reviewed. Of course, Cody Keller, once he hits the straights, that's where that Mercedes gets up, it's cracked open. Now, Carvalho is still taking advantage of some mistakes here. He's just got to stay on pace. We got less than 15 minutes left. What can he do in 15 minutes? A whole lot. Remember, at Monza, Carvalho lost in the last 5 minutes. But it's getting pretty spread out, so I think it's time for the in-car footage here. We're going to go in-car here with Prime Grid Racing and display all the top 10 right now as we're going to go to the cockpit cams and see what they're rocking. There we go. There was the in-car footage of every car on the grid right now. Tarcisio Carvalho, though, out in front, 13.1. He is slowing down. Is he in a fuel save? He might be. Caleb Sisk noticed the fuel problem. I think he pit early. So Carvalho, Keller, Flukeiger are top three. Samad and Brandon Perry. Perry enters up into the top five once again. Now, if I was Perry, I'd be considered a fuel save. I would definitely do that. Or even Liam Doyle battle with Doug Ward a little bit. This battle back there is getting extra spicy as could be pretty interesting to see what happens here. Desi Erdman, of course, looking to join that battle. But you hear that Stang, I mean, that thing roars. It growls at you. It's so mean. I love it. I don't believe they actually utilize the Coyote engine in it. Can't remember exactly what one it is. I know that recently they started putting like weird animal names on some of the engines. Oh my, Ward right on the back bumper of Doyle, and side by side, Doyle holds it. Doyle makes it stick, and Ward is not holding back. Ward knows that he's got Doyle in his sights. Looking to go inside, looking to go outside. Hang on to it, Ward. Doug Ward's staying on him and not backing off. Whoa, that was close. Brandon Perry knows there's a battle brewing back here. Mark Samad is now caught up to this three-pack battle. Mark Samad has joined the pack battle for the second place. And this is getting interesting with less than 10 minutes to go. The battle for P2 is on. Tarcisio Carvalho is 11 seconds in front, but look at this. Keller, Blue Kiger, Samad, the battle for P2 is on. And Mark Samad has cranked it up. The last couple laps, he just came on strong. Brandon Perry, of course, knows they're battling. He's going to use this to his advantage, but it's not working in his favor. He's 40 seconds back. But the battle up at the front, check this out. This is P2, P3, and P4 battling it out. But at the same time, they are catching Carvalho. Carvalho's in trouble again at Road America as late on, he's losing the pace. Did he make the fuel mistake again? Carvalho, you guys fire that pit strategist, man. You guys didn't be able to stay on it the whole time. Keller, Flukiger, and Samad all screaming right now. As they do not want to back off that hammer anytime soon. Samad had to let out a little bit. I don't know if there's a fuel strap problem on his end. He was fully on it, but look at this. The one man who might have caught onto this is Brandon Perry. I'm really curious to know if he caught onto a strat, if he's on a different strat than everybody else. When you go look at the pit strategies, we do see that a few of the guys are on a slightly different one. Get back over here, bandit! Take my shoe, you little devil. As my cat bandit tried to attack me. Showed it to his boss. Cody Keller, Luke Kiger, and Mark Samad. All in the earshot of that. Brandon Perry is right there, but weirdly enough, Caleb Sisk is still in the pits. Oh, he just finally got there. Okay. About 1:09 is the quickest pit stop is actually 1:08 out of Flukiger. So he brought a really good pit crew. But this is going to be interesting to get to the end here. Carvalho is still, I think he went into a little bit of a fuel management to maybe just kind of slow it down a bit, you know, not use so much fuel and stay there. We're seeing something happen. Caleb Sisk in the pit for a very long time. Don't know what happened to Caleb Sisk. Does looks like, oh my, okay, so let's take a look to see what happened to Caleb Sisk. As he came off track, oh my. Big damage. Big damage done for Caleb. So Caleb Sisk potentially out of tonight's race, as that was just lost it type deal. You can't do nothing about it. Get in the dirt, it is devastating. Carvalho, of course, trying to make this a one-stop race. Same with probably Keller and Flukiger, but Flukiger just lost a boatload of momentum being off track here at Road America. Mark Samad sees the mistake. Now he is going to chop at the bit to maybe try and get around Flukiger. Brandon Perry he's a smart one. He is just back here. He knows he's got 5th place locked in if he can make this the final 5 minutes. And that's right, I said the final 5 minutes of tonight's race. And look at all the gravel on that going onto that front stretch. You know, if I was the guy doing the body work on these machines, I'd be ticked. Yeah, Doug Ward back in 9th place tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. Just staying on it. You want to slowly build some momentum here. You know, if you get some solid finishes. Now, Brandon Perry. It's been a long time coming for him. He had a bad stint in stretch. And is he back to racing at full throttle here? He might be. I mean, the last 3 races have been pretty good for him. And I'm actually excited to see if he gets the top 5 here tonight. Cody Keller is in huge defense mode with Leon Flukiger for that 2nd place spot. We're just about 3 minutes to go in this race. Tarcisio Carvalho has to do something to make sure he does not blow this. Is 9.8 the gap, and he's got to find ways to fuel save. We know the cars do not have enough to go the distance. However, late in this run now, they are able to go and stretch the fuel out to the 14 laps. By our estimations, they will need to go 16 laps on a single fuel tank. So they're going to have to stretch it a little bit. And what drivers are going to do that, it's hard to say. But for now, it's staying pretty good. Back here, Liam Doyle defending 6th place against Harry Kranz. Kranz trying the inside line. He gets it. Liam Doyle with a big mistake. Harry Kranz goes around. And it is a very tough time to do it. As we're watching this one keep right on a trucking here. Liam Doyle loses the position to Harry Kranz. Kranz now able to get into open air. Across the front stretch here, we're going to check on the flag. Check on the flag man here. We're going to just kind of take a look. He's Paulie. He's just kind of hanging out right now. If you get this one going, we got 1:27 left before they kind of go to the final stretch here. It is going to be pretty interesting to see if the flag man holds up that white flag. Oh, we're still right there. Still no white flag. Keller and Flukiger still battling it out with Mark Samad chopping the bit. Brandon Perry holds down 5th. Harry Kranz maybe trying to gain some time, but he's got 19 seconds behind Perry. Tarcisio Carvalho. Is it the final lap? Take a look. It is not a white flag. There it is. The white flag is up. We are on the final lap here at Road America. Carvalho, Keller, Flukiger, Samad, and Perry are top 5. Kranz, Doyle, Erdman, Ward, and Centino all in the top 10. Here we go. This is the battle that we've been waiting for. Keller and Blue Geiger. Blue Geiger is right on the heels of Keller. Keller is going to hold it down. Hang on to it, buddy. Push that pedal through the floor. Don't stop until you feel concrete. I'm telling you, it will work. Keller and Blue Geiger racing it out for P2. Carmelo's out. He's out of no man's land. Blue Geiger tries the outside line. It does not work. It might have actually cost him some time. Keller holds it down. It is now a 3-car battle for P2. This battle is going forward. These guys are not backing off that hammer. Carvalho is stretching this one out. He says, okay, I'm going to keep going. You guys keep battling. I'm going to keep going. Have fun, boys. Keller might have left the inside line open. No, he's going to go full throttle, buddy. Hammer down. Do not stop, Keller. Dang it. Keller looking to hold off in the full defense. Blue Geiger's right in the slipstream. Keller full, here it is, the late break attempt, no. Keller holds it back and Blue Geiger can't make the pass. What a battle for P2, I'm telling you, this is the most exciting battle of all. Blue Geiger outside line, doesn't get it, no, stay on it, Keller, get out the gate, buddy, hang on to it. Carvalho wins. Keller and Blue Geiger cross the line. P2 and P3. Mark Samad right behind. Brandon Perry. If he does not mess up, he will get a P5. Then you got Harry Kranz, Liam Doyle, Jesse Erdman, Doug Ward, and Joshua Centino. Centino is... Oh my, Centino's out of fuel. What happened? Centino, you can't do that. You gotta, Centino has ran out of fuel, which is gonna give up the position here. Isaac Balsamo, maybe Balsamo's gonna give him a push. That is a buddy. That is racing. That is so nice of what he's doing to him. Giving him a little push, get him across the line, finish the race, buddy. What a drive. Brandon Perry, remember to come back out onto the track. Well, let's go to the interviews now. We're going to talk to Brandon Perry, finishing P5. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
Man, what a drive out of you. You got P5 here. It's been a long time coming for you, this GT3s. How do you feel tonight?
Yeah, no, definitely excited, happy for the result. You know, I love GT3 cars. I feel like it suits my driving style a lot more than maybe some of the other stuff we race. So I'm usually having pretty good races as long as I can keep it on track. Had some awesome battles tonight with, you know, Cody Keller, I think, for a little bit at the beginning. But Caleb Sisk, you know, Jesse Erdman. I was battling a bunch of guys tonight. It was fun. Great racing out there. Mark, I was battling Mark. Leon, they went by me when I went off track. But, yeah, some great racing out there. It was really fun. I appreciate all the guys for showing up. And, yeah, shout out to Caleb Sisk for coming out here and giving it a run. He's one of the NASCAR guys, but comes out here, races some GT3 because he's got some cojones, unlike some of these other NASCAR guys. But, yeah, man, I'm super excited. Good points. P5, I'll take it, and definitely, you know, some good momentum headed forward in the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the last couple of weeks has been pretty good for you, so did a great job here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheering you on?
Yeah, hey, first shout-out to this BMW factory team. Seems like every time I actually bust a BMW out, I have a good race, so I think this might be the car for most of the season. I'm still going to get in the Ferrari for a couple of races like Bathurst and maybe one other one. But yeah, definitely shout out to BMW and the BMW factory team. Shout out to all the guys racing here tonight. Shout out to Prime Grid Racing, Blackout Motorsports Network, some of our other sponsors that make GT3 easily accessible and free to a lot of other guys like Cody Keller, Jesse Erdman, Liam Doyle, Shade Bruffett, Harry Krantz, and Jasper Gruthies. So we appreciate everybody in the league. Really fun league. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to next week racing these guys. It's always fun in the GT3 class. So great job. And I'm sure I'm looking forward to watching the broadcast, Brandon Smith, because I know there's some great battles out there. Not only some of the ones that I was in, but I know the top 3 were battling like crazy there at the end. And then some great battles I seen on the relative between Doug Ward and Liam Doyle. So really looking forward to going back and watching this race. I'm sure you put on a great broadcast, and we appreciate all that you do, Brandon Smith.
All right, thank you for that, Perry, and congrats on a P5 finish.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Brandon Perry. And now let's go to our 4th place finisher, driver of the Skechers BMW, Mark Samad. Mark.
Whoa.
What a night. Got into the top 5. How's this one for you?
Pretty good, man. Honestly, that felt really good all race. I had a couple of close calls. I had some contact with Caleb, so my bad to him. But overall, really good race. I was happy with the pace and really fun track. This is the first time actually racing on it. So, yeah, good time.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got top 5 once again. Any shout-outs you got to do or for anybody?
Yeah, of course, man. Always shout out PGR, Blackout Motorsports Network, Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, Liam Doyle, Harry Cron, Shade Bruffett for, sponsoring this great league. And thank you as well, of course, for putting this broadcast together, man. It's a really good time.
Thank you for that, Mark, and congrats on a P4 finish.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. There we go. Now let's go to our 3rd place finisher, driver, the number 99 Porsche 911 Red Bull machine, Leon Flukeiger. Leon?
I'm so sorry.
What a race, man. You did get top 1, but you got on the podium again. How does this one feel?
Yeah, I feel quite lucky getting a P3 tonight. If Harry got the black flag with speeding on the pits and getting the close overcut to Mark with pitting 0.3 fuel left.
Yeah.
But it was quite fun. The battles were intense.
And then let's talk about the final battle between you were battling it up there with 3 guys for the P2. How was that one for you? What was going through your head on that one?
Yeah, Cody got new tires on the pit stop. I didn't. I think Mark didn't either. I tried to get Mark out of the slipstream because the BMW is a rapid and the Porsche is, I think, the slowest. And I couldn't get the run down the carousel or the penultimate corner. My tires, Cody's tires, were better on the fast speed section, and didn't get close enough the whole second stint.
I got you. So it's just a matter of just strat could have cost you this one.
Yeah, but I think I would have never gotten that close to Cody if he didn't switch tires, because you lose like 5 to 10 seconds on cold tires the first 3 laps. You do, but you gain it back. Just saying. Yeah, that's why I couldn't overtake, because he was so fast on the tire dependent corners.
Well, you did a fantastic job here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheering on over there in Switzerland?
A shout out to you for broadcasting it as always. Shout out Brent Perry for hosting the sessions and just doing an amazing league. And also shout out to Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, Liam Doyle, Harry Crown, Shay Broford and Jasper Grotesque for helping out getting the GT3 league started.
All right, man. Well, congrats and great run here tonight.
I'm so sorry for pitting the car. I forgot.
You'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll get over it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Leon Flukeiger. Now let's talk to the man who defended with everything. Oh my, we're just gonna have to go into this one and do it a little bit different here. There we go. We'll get Cody Keller on up here and see how he feels after this one. Cody.
Brandon.
What a battle defending against Luke Geiger. I mean, what a race for you. You finally got in the P2 on the podium here. How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, good race. Mercedes did well. Definitely, gets the nerves going when you got Leon behind you. He's a great racer. There's no doubt about that. So, when he's behind you, it definitely gets that adrenaline going. Just glad I could hold him off there. I know there was going to be a late lunge there into Canada on the last lap, so I just held the inside line for the block, and it seemed to work out. But, yeah, great race. Kudos to Tarcisio for the win, Leon for the podium step as well, and just glad to be up here in P2.
Now, as you're watching, you see Leon playing a little bit of jokes with you, flashing lights and everything, where you're just not looking in your mirror and be like, I'm not going to get distracted by that.
Yeah, I tend to not pay too much attention, until the relative gets a little closer. I saw the lights flashing, but I love Road America. It's a great track. I usually hit my points, so it was a clean race. Didn't have too many mistakes. Only 5X, so good race. But yeah, there's games. I took a little different strategy. He kept the old tires. I changed tires at pit, so I had a little slow out lap for the first 2 or 3 laps. But I think those tires came into play at the end there and helped me out secure that P2.
Well, you did a great job, man. Congrats on finally getting the P2. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching you cheering on in that number 2 machine?
Yeah, man, I'd like to just shout out my team engineer at RMR, Cabin. He definitely helped me get used to this car and setting this thing up. Shout out to Brandon Perry, PGR. Always hosting great events, and he really makes me feel part of the league here with the GT3 stuff and, with sponsorships, things like that. So, and shout out to Blackout Motorsports for always doing a great job broadcasting. So, love everybody involved and just happy to be here. All
right. Thank you for that, Cody. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Great job here tonight.
All right, Brandon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was Cody Keller. Now let's bring up the man of the hour, Tarcisio Carvalho in the Ferrari. Bringing it home the dub in that number 9. Let's hear from him. Tarcisio.
Hello, my friend.
You finally did it. You got the dub here in a well-deserved win here. How is this one? Because, man, you looked like you were on a mission tonight.
Thank you. Yes. The mission was to try one pit stop only. And I had to lift and coast a lot, but it paid off, right? So I could lift and keep the gap from the second. That was a good challenge, in my opinion. Yeah, it was good.
Now, as you got to the end of this thing, where you're sitting there thinking, please, fuel, don't don't die on me now.
No, yeah, how can I say? In the end, I had, less than 1 liter left. It was the enough. But the lift, I was not used to do lift and coast when I drive. And you can keep, more or less your lap. If you lift and coast in these big straights, right? Before braking, you lift and brake late. It was not too bad, but it was a learn for me.
Well, you did it. You got the dub here at Road America. Congrats for that. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Yes, for my family, right? So everybody that supports the league, I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, my friend. Great job here. Finally, you got the dub. I finally got you on the top step. It's a great job here tonight.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So Tarcisio Carvalho brings home the race win here in that Ferrari. What a job out of him. Now, for everybody else out there watching, shout out to my wife, Jenna, one of the unspoken heroes of the network here. She does a lot for me. Also, shout out to, we're going to shout out Pickles. She is my sister-in-law, and she has a good sense of humor, especially when I call her Pickles. Also, I didn't want to tell her, but they do have a pickle-type combo sitting at Sonic. No, actually, it's called the Pickle Combo. But more importantly, if my wife Jenna is watching, love you, can't wait till I'm done. Also, shout out to all the drivers, all the fan supporters that make this happen week in and week out. And also, I am out of here for the night. You guys have a fun time. I'll catch you on the next one as I go live again Sunday night from Vegas. You will not want to miss it. It's gonna be a great night. So catch you guys later. I'm out of here.